Welcome all our partners to Bpkihs Dharan.
Person should be a passionate person. And we are happy to have madam who is very passionate. Thank you madam for being so passionate about this platform.
अरूमा मदरको आमाको दुध दिन मिल्छ नि त अहिले त्यस्तो भुलेको छ बीपीकेएसमा तर अर्काको दुध खुवाउनलाई कस्तो कस्तो लाग्छ त्यही पनि अब यत्रो ठुलो हस्पिटलमा सबै थोक गर्दै गरेको होला नि त त्यही त अनि बच्चाको दुध पनि हुन्छ त अनि
तपाईकोमा त कस्तो छ भने तपाईको दुध आइरहेको छैन कतै आएको छैन हैन हाम्रो यहाँ दोस्रो ठुलो तपाईको आमाको दुध चाहिँ जम्मा गर्ने एउटा यो ठाउँ हो के त्यो बच्चाको लागि आमाको दुध अमृत बराबर
Please like, comment, share and subscribe.
So आजबाट हाम्रो यहाँ मिल्क ब्याङ्क स्टार्ट भएको छ हिमाली मिल्क ब्याङ्क यहाँ बाई सिम्बा बाई हेलो गाइस नमस्ते एन्ड वेलकम ब्याक टु माई च्यानल आज हाम्रो बीपीकेएचएसमा चाहिँ मिल्क ब्याङ्कको उद्घाटन रहेको छ नेपालमा चाहिँ फर्स्ट भनेको चाहिँ थापाथलीमा र त्यो सेकेन्ड काठमाडौँ भ्याली बाहिर चाहिँ बीपीकेएचएसमा मिल्क ब्याङ्क चाहिँ रेस्पेक्टेड प्रोफेसर डाक्टर निशा केशरी भट्ट म्यामको पहलमा चाहिँ एनआइसी परिसरभित्र नै रहेको छ क्लासेसहरू चाहिँ यता अडिटोरियम हुने भनेर भन्नुभएको छ र त्यहाँ म जाँदैछु
Welcome all our partners to Bpkihs Dharan. Thank you very much for participating with us for this very important work of establishing Human Milk Bank. And I know it's not easy working with me. So Bagmati Welfare and PAC both had a tough time in between because I was not agreeing what has been agreed upon, right? But nevertheless, it was late. But nevertheless, thank you very much. Thank you once again. This is one of the need of the hour, a need for promoting the health of the newborn, which we are actually fighting for it to able to establish the Human Milk Bank. And in Bpkihs, this is the second Human Milk Bank in the country. And this, I know, is going to be very important and it's going to grow because we have very dedicated manpower which we have identified for it, and with the support from all the other departments, we have a great support from the microbiology department, from gynae ops department, and of course my own department. They are really working with me for in spite with all my toughness for making them do on the last minute do and that, do the that. And this is working and learning experience for all of us. And I'd like to assure you this is going to add one flag in our newborn training and newborn initiative that we are doing for the country. We'd like to thank PAC, we'd like to thank Bagmati Welfare Society, Bpkihs, and Government of Nepal for giving this opportunity and correctly identifying us and making us possible to start the initiative, the care for the newborn in this premises. So with all, you all will be very aware with this 3 days training, extensive training, know about the breastfeeding advantage, Human Milk Bank, why do we need, and how to operate the milk bank. Thank you very much. Once again, welcome to Bpkihs, all our partners, and hope your stay will be fruitful and hope this milk bank, with your support that you have done, will be able to take to the height. Thank you very much. Nevertheless, I'd like to thank Dr. Lokras for doing all the work behind this, and all the other staff, all my DMs and my colleagues in the department, making it successful. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Nisha, for your encouraging words. I'm sure that we are going to have a very successful training session. So I am Dr. Payal, I'm from PATH, and I'll quickly take you through the training agenda. We are planning to train you on the basics of what a CLMC is, what is the requirement of having a milk bank. Then gradually we take you through the processes at the CLMC, and on the last day we have a training where we'll have the vendor to explain you how the processes are done. He'll actually demonstrate how the equipments which are there at the CLMC, how you can be using them, and on the final day we'll have an entire hands-on experience on how to do the entire process. So I would really like to welcome Dr. Shailaja Mane from DR Patel, Pune. She will be our facilitator. Thapar, she is from Medical College in Delhi. And then I would like to welcome my colleague Dr. Jayendra Kasar from PATH, and I'll be facilitating throughout. Thank you. So quickly, if we can have a round of introduction of all the participants here. Your name and department.
We can hear each other. Namaste, Madam.
Good morning all. Myself Dharan from Nepal. नमस्ते सबैजनालाई म कल्पना शाह एमसी पुरानवाडी and safety insurance. Namaskar to all. Myself Vishnu Taman, Educated Loss Service. Namaskar सबैजनालाई Government Post Namaskar सबैजनालाई मेरो नाम सरस्वती श्रेष्ठ न्युनेटल वार्ड. नमस्ते यहाँ उपस्थित सबैजनालाई म सकुन गुरुङ विद्यार्थीको
आमा मेरो तर्फबाट र बागमती सेवा समाजको तर्फबाट नमस्ते. म रामकृष्ण राई, रिलेसनशिप डाइरेक्टर फ्रम बागमती वेलफेयर सोसाइटी.
Good morning to all. Myself from Good morning everyone. My name is Ronji Towari from Rivers.
नमस्कार सबैजनालाई मेरो नाम गीता कुमारी झा म एमसेट वानबाट. Good morning and namaste everyone. My name is Vishnu Bhatrai. I'm a nursing second year student from the Department of Natural Health Nursing.
Good morning everyone. Myself Silpa Shrestha and I should. Good morning to all. Myself Amita Busne from Bpkihs.
नमस्ते सबैजनालाई म रन्जिता थापा एनआइसीबाट.
नमस्कार सबैजनालाई म अनिता यादव एनआइसी नर्सरी एसीएमबाट.
सबैजनालाई म आशीर्वाद मात्रै दिएको छु.
नमस्ते सबैजनालाई म धनकुमारी
माइक्रोबायोलोजी डिपार्टमेन्ट.
मनिरा कार्तिक गान्धी.
नमस्कार सबैजनालाई मेरो नाम चाहिँ प्रतिभा बस्नेत गान्धी हो. नमस्कार सबैजनालाई म निसा पोस्टबाट.
Morning to all. Myself Susila Amar, MBC Nursing final year student, Department of Medical Surgical Nursing.
नमस्ते सबैजनालाई मेरो नाम आइसा हुमागाई, डिपार्टमेन्ट अफ मेटरनल हेल्थ नर्सिङ. थ्याङ्क यू.
Namaste everyone. Myself is Dr. Santosh Kumar sir, Junior Resident Pediatrics Department.
Namaste everyone. Dr. Basanta from Pediatrics Department.
नमस्ते Elizabeth Garante, foreign student from Switzerland.
I am currently doing my residency neonatology from neonatology department.
Good morning everyone. I am Dr. Shikhar Pradhan. I am the DM second year neonatology.
Good morning. I am Dr. Sabun Khanal, Department of Pediatrics.
Good morning everyone. I am Dr. Prakash Soni. I am DM second year resident in DMC.
Good morning all. I am Dr. Richa Dasala, DM resident, Department of Medicine.
Good morning everyone. I am Dr. Syam Nandan sir, first year DM resident in Department of Medicine.
सबैजनालाई म निसा यादव, म
Good morning all. I am
Namaste and very good morning all of you. I am
Namaste everyone. Myself Dr. Ratna Baral, as a professor, acting as a head of Department of Microbiology.
Dr. Nukasa, Assistant Professor, Department of Neonatology, Pediatrics.
Good morning and namaste again. I'm Dr. Nisha, HOD Pediatrics and Chair Neonatology.
डिपार्टमेन्टमा एसोसिएट प्रोफेसरको रूपमा कार्यरत छु।
Introduce yourself. You can say.
नमस्ते, मेरो नाम सुस्मिता राई हो। म अहिले चाहिँ हाल एमएससीपीआईसीयूमा चाहिँ काम गरिरहेको छु। के
Thank you everyone.
One of the major milestones that we should have in NICU for the all nook and corner of this world. If there is neonatology, there is human milk bank concept is there. What is the second option? So second option is again mother's milk. So there is no alternative to mother's milk, but if it is not available, then only we go to. So the concept is second best option should be again mother's milk, another mother milk. Okay. So based on this concept, this human milk concept, human milk bank concept has been conceptualized. And if you talk about the ancient things, it has been conceptualized since long, it's very long, during Babylonian period, and through its evolution over the period, it has been evolved in this present condition, conceptualized, technologically driven concept of human milk bank. So let's start with some pictures. We'll be able to its global presence and how the link between donor human milk and continued breast milk has been talked so far. So this kind of labor room, delivery room are still persisting. That's why I wanted to share this picture, and that is from our own part. Next is with different levels of neonatal care. So this is a photo that this is a picture that shows a newborn delivered at home, and we can imagine if any complication happens, what would be the quality of newborn care that my baby will be receiving at home, and what will be the further challenges so that babies should be breastfed at irrespective of the environment. There are so many other challenges other than breastfeeding. So priority might not, the breastfeeding priority might not be that important, or it might not be prioritized because of other priorities there, and it might be underscored or overlooked. A baby should receive breast milk. The only bottom line should be that babies should receive breast milk. Our neonatal mortality rate is 21 deaths per 1,000 live births, and the government plans to reduce it to 12 deaths per 1,000 live births. And this chunk is this number. It comprises or it holds almost 2/3 of under 5 or infant mortality rate. So the major chunk of infant mortality rate, the major chunk of let's say under 5 mortality rate is again neonatal mortality. The government has put all effort to bring down neonatal mortality rate. So these are the challenges where we can see we have numbered so many challenges. There are lots of challenges, but it has been summarized in some way that receive breast milk, but for preterm baby it might be another challenge. And as we know, the data shows from our part of world also, the data shows that almost 12 to 15% of total pregnancies, the preterms are still is almost 12 to 15% of total delivery. A mother has not got any adequate secretions, okay, they have lots of morbidities, the fact that okay, the baby should not be given breast milk. So in that way, the preterm babies are still the most vulnerable population among all the newborns who receive or who do not receive breast milk. Of breast milk and that has helped newborn survival. Okay, so these are the basic interventions that still we do practice, and this is in our practice. So kangaroo care we are practicing, neonatal resuscitation we are doing every Tuesday. The morbid babies who are admitted in NICU pool, we are taking care of them. And at the end, you can see the number. Human milk, the baby who are breastfed, or the intervention in the form of breast milk has way ahead than other interventions. So the single intervention, you can imagine that if you can totally, if you can bring these all numbers in together, it still has got highest percentage that it is the simplest intervention that can prevent neonatal mortality. Quote from World Bank that if breastfeeding did not already exist, someone who invented it would have won a Nobel Prize in terms of medicine as well as economics, as well as money. So in that way, breastfeeding is that important that if a person, if he or she would have invented it, would have won Nobel Prize in both medicine and economics. Without his staff workload, inadequate time for counseling, to support breast milk. These are the two major things I want to highlight. Rest every LMICs, low and middle country income countries, they face that low awareness about mother's milk substitute, sick baby or sick mother, local logistic problems like inverted nipples, small nipples, mother under medications which basically preclude the newborn to have breast milk. And if already there is a easy access to formula, medical and familial concern over mother discomfort after birth, basically after C-sections or baby born normally, they might have discomfort to feed the baby, and there are other as well. So we have to take care of these all barriers to promote breastfeeding, and the only solution could be easy access to breast milk. We can see that it prevents from infections, as well as when it prevents from infections, it has direct impact on child survival. We have already discussed about how it saves the baby from mortality, or what is the percentage of mortality, what times a baby can be saved. These two measures, it also helps in brain development, optimum growth, and low rate of chronic disease in subsequent days after the baby has been breastfed. So as we have discussed that only 55% of the baby, they have received human milk. Rest 45% they are vulnerable infants and neonates who need human milk. Okay, so only globally the percentage of baby who receive human milk or breastfeeding, they are only 55%. That's why the rest of 45% they are quite vulnerable. And the rest think that the benefits of breast milk, the donor milk or human milk, but here we are discussing the donor milk. If the second best option is donor human milk, that again prevents from sepsis, NEC, retinopathy of prematurity, reduced length of stay in NICU. In subsequent days, we have a better neurodevelopmental follow-up, and in the terms of cost saving, you can see the huge amount of money can be saved just by using donated milk. And obviously, it will reduce the chances of feeding intolerance when we see it occurring with the formula or other substitutes. So how it helps, or how it has way forward in our part of world. And as it is said, it is integrated. Integrated means it takes care of everything, like breast milk, breastfeeding, kangaroo mother care, it promotes all the NICU care. So that's why it is named as, it is an integrated approach for newborn care. So having CLMC, it is an integrated approach for holistic care of a newborn. And in a nutshell, we can discuss that. Obviously, we'll be discussing in rest of next 3 days or today onward, and rest of the 2 days we'll be discussing about all the processes, how it donor milk is recruited and how donor are recruited, how it has been processed through pasteurization and then bacteriological testing, with how it has been controlled, it has been stored in temperature controlled freezers, and then rest to the recipients. So each and every processes we'll be discussing in detail by all the trainers here. And this is the way, basically, this is the basic step that we follow in human milk bank. Use all the cares, breastfeeding, kangaroo mother care, NICU newborn care as well. And again, it's a center. Why it is a center? Because it obviously it is the centers like ours only deserve these kind of centers, like where high turnover of delivery is there, high need is there, high number of demand is there, high rates of preterm delivery is there. Okay. And then it does all the processes, like it collects, it screen, it process, it store, it provide to donor milk, and they also support breastfeeding as well as KMC. So not only donor human milk feeding, rather breastfeeding as well as kangaroo mother care has been supported through CLMCs. That's why this is a comprehensive lactation management center. Followed by there are other centers where human milk has been promoted and in forms of lactation management unit as well as lactation support unit. So lactation management, what we do actually at lactation management unit, there collects mother's own milk and given to own baby. And for feeding or admitted sick babies, like if baby has been sick, has been morbid, admitted to NICU or nursery, so their own mother's milk will be collected and given to the same baby. And basically, these are designed for smaller MSUs. Where lactation support units, it has been dedicated, there is a dedicated team of infant and young child feeding trained staff to provide support for breastfeeding and kangaroo mother care. So basically, these are the key concepts, and every concept, every center, every level of every tier of this centers, they only support, they only focus about human breastfeeding or human breast milk feeding. So let's go to the global perspective. What is the topic really about? And as I started with the history that recently or way back, remotely from Babylonian period, it has been conceptualized, it has been established, and through its ups and downs, through its pros and cons, there used to be concept of wet nursing. So other nurses used to feed the kids, and the people were aristocrat, were king, were really of high tier economically. They used to, their baby used to be fed by nurses. So later in 11th to 16th century, what happened? The way nurses' lifestyle changes. They used to have alcohol, they used to have smoking. So further, that concept was, wet nursing concept was reduced. Wet nursing concept was reduced. And then in 1909, from University of Austria, one scientist is Theodor Esterich. Esterich. So do you remember Esterich? What is that? Esterich, any bacteria? In Austria, it started from. Until now, we have 2 human milk bank. We are going to have, this country going to have 2 human milk bank, including ours, and one is already existing in Bpkihs. So till then, it has got a long journey, means more than a century. So more than a century, we have come across, and globally, we have almost more than 700 milk banks in more than 60 countries currently. So India again had one human milk bank way back in 1918, and currently India has more than 100 human milk bank across the India, means from through south to north India. And currently, now we are going to have this 2 human bank in our part. This I have already discussed. So here, only thing to focus on is Brazil. So why Brazil? Because we can see alone Brazil has got 222 milk banks with 217 collections and more than 3.5 million gallons of milk they collect per annum, and it holds a major chunk in whole throughout the world, across the world. It is the first the country to have that much number of milk bank. You can imagine that whole Europe has got 282 and Brazil alone has got 222 milk banks. So obviously we can imagine the number and how dedicated and how let's say they have been invested in promoting human milk bank. There are the different groups that why Brazil, where this integrated model had reduced the neonatal mortality down to single digit. So there is data that we can see how this number of milk bank has been established and what is the benefit of this milk bank. That has obviously the only figure we'll much worried about is neonatal mortality rate, which has decreased to single digit just because of this intervention. And they are the processes, how they do, how they process, how they promote it, how they are invested. And the interesting thing is, the May 19 is celebrated annually as World Human Milk Donation Day, originating from Brazil itself. As they have got that number of human milk bank, so even from that, there only the May 19 is celebrated as this World Human Milk Donation Day, and it is dedicated and originated from Brazil only. There are centers like all the Europe or South America, North America, they have all got their own association of milk bank. Like in Europe, you can see EMBA, that European Milk Bank Association. North America, There is another HMB, Human Milk Bank Association of North America is there. So they have one Human Milk Association, has been recognized by their own academy, American Academy of Pediatrics. In Europe, you can see UK draft world-renowned NICE guidelines. So they have already endorsed, acknowledged the associations and Human Milk concept. In Nepal, we have our own guidelines, have been conceptualized in 2079, and based on that, we have one Human Milk Bank in Bpkihs. So these are the global presence of Human Milk Banks. As I have already stated, there are several Human Milk Banks in 60 countries. And almost every new Human Milk Bank, they basically function on the same process. That donor screening has to be done, donor serology has to be done. The role of microbiology is the most vital one, and then obviously they are running non-profitable banks, except in Italy where basically they are localized funded, and rest all are non-profitable. In France, there is a concept that Human Milk Bank, they have conceptualized for their own mothers, baby milk of own mother has to be pasteurized. Else, it is not the concept that mother's own milk should not be or will not be pasteurized. But in France, they have practiced to pasteurize even mother's own milk to feed their own milk. So this is different from the rest of the world. And why they have considered it? Because the preterm fats that are immature, prone to sepsis, as soon as Human Milk Bank is collected, stored, its properties are altered in some form. We will be discussing later in other sessions. So that's why they have said that the mother's own milk will not be pasteurized for own baby, for others baby it has to be pasteurized. We all discussed about the associations. And in India it is Human Milk Bank across India. And donor human milk has been categorized under different food, tissue by different agencies depending on the country and their own rules and regulations. So some says it is food, some says it is the milk, it disseminates some cells, that's why it is tissue. Some says human milk has nutritional therapy or medical functional food. Some says, but some has undefined, has put into undefined class. Means it is neither, let's say it is not a functional or therapeutic food, it's not a tissue, or neither as a food. So according to their own rules and regulations, as per the countries across the world, it has been categorized in different name or different categories. This is the BC concept. Again, we will be discussing like breastfeeding. PATH has been, because PATH has all the support to establish this Human Milk Bank at our center in support with Bangladesh Welfare Society. So the concept is very noble, and we can see all the things that we are doing, but has to be done very consciously in a organized manner, and that's why in that way only CLMC can run. So we can see the approaches like breastfeeding, counseling pregnant women during antenatal period, then early initiation breastfeeding, lactation support for preterm babies, kangaroo mother, non-pregnant being with mother's own milk if is unavailable. So in that way again we need to have CLMC, family centered care, again a part of CLMC, early childhood development, again we have already discussed as the benefit of human milk.
बढी मृत्यु शिशुको नवजात अवस्थामा हुन्छ। यो चाहिँ नेपालको सबै 24,000 प्रत्येक वर्ष त्यहाँ हुन्छ। म डाइरेक्टर भइराखेको बेलामा मलाई चाहिँ कस्तो लाग्यो भने हाम्रो इन्फेन्ट मोर्टालिटी रेट हस्पिटलको थियो त्यो क्वाइट हाई थियो। बच्चा जब एनआइसियुमा गइराखेको थियो त्यतिखेर हामीले बच्चालाई चाहिँ खुवाउनलाई चाहिँ के पनि थिएन भनेको चाहिँ हामीले बट्टाको दुध युज गरिरहेको थियौँ। बिइङ अ गाइनोकोलोजिस्ट मलाई चाहिँ मैले अब अलिकति आफ्नो कन्फरेन्सेसहरूमा र आफ्नो अध्ययनमा पनि मैले के देखाएको थिएँ भने इन्डिया लगायतका अन्य हाम्रो नेबरिङ कन्ट्रिजहरूमा पनि ह्युमन मिल्क ब्याङ्कको स्थापना भइसकेको थियो। मैले चाहिँ यो कन्सेप्ट अब नेपालमा ल्याउनुपर्छ र यसले चाहिँ हाम्रो देशलाई मात्रै गर्छ भनेर मैले यो कन्सेप्ट स्टार्ट गरेँ। नेपालमा स्तनपान दर न्यून रहेको कारण यी बच्चाहरूलाई मानव दुग्ध उपलब्ध गराउनु अत्यन्त आवश्यक रहेकाले परोपकार अस्पतालमा युनिसेफ र पाथ नेपालसँगको सहकार्यमा नेपालको पहिलो मानव दुग्ध ब्याङ्क अमृत कोषको स्थापना भयो। यस मानव दुग्ध ब्याङ्कको स्थापना र सञ्चालनको क्रममा पाक नेपालले प्राविधिक सहयोग गर्नुका साथै यहाँ कार्यरत जनशक्तिको क्षमता अभिवृद्धिका लागि पनि विभिन्न किसिमका सहायता एवं सहकार्य गरेको थियो।
Also, in trying to strengthen newborn nutrition in Nepal, we've been conducting capacity building training for staff on processes and help prepare guidance documents, job aids and training toolkits.
डोनर ह्युमन मिल्क DHMले बच्चाहरूलाई मानव दुधमा पाइने विशिष्ट फाइदा प्राप्त गर्न मद्दत गर्दै नवजात शिशुको ज्यान जोगाउनमा सहयोग गर्दछ। तसर्थ नेपालमा स्तनपान गराउने आमाहरूबाट सुरक्षित DHM सङ्कलन, पास्चराइजेसन, प्रशोधन तथा भण्डारण र आवश्यकता अनुसार शिशुहरूलाई उपलब्ध गराउने पहिलो संयन्त्रको रूपमा अमृत कोष अगाडि बढेको छ। मानव दूधले बच्चाको जीवन रक्षामा धेरै ठूलो प्रभाव पार्छ। यसले बच्चाहरूको शारीरिक तथा मानसिक वृद्धिका लागि आवश्यक विशिष्ट पोषण र रोग प्रतिरोध गर्ने क्षमता प्रदान गर्दछ।
आमाको दुध प्राप्त गर्न अत्यन्त आवश्यक छ। यदि समयभन्दा अगाडि जन्मेको शिशुहरू छन् भने अथवा चाहिँ क्रिटिकल केयरमा भएको शिशुहरू छन् भने उनीहरूलाई मानव दुध अत्यन्त आवश्यक हुन्छ। यसले शिशुलाई बाँच्न र फस्टाउन चाहिने अत्यावश्यक पौष्टिक तत्त्व प्रदान गर्दछ र त्यसको साथै रोगसँग लड्ने क्षमता वृद्धि गराउन पनि सहयोग गर्दछ। यदि सबै बच्चाहरूले जन्मिनासाथ आमाको दुध प्राप्त गरेमा र सहज रूपमा मानव दुध प्राप्त गरेमा नेपालमा 5 वर्ष मुनिका करिब 19,000 बच्चाहरूको ज्यान बचाउन सकिन्छ।
देशकै सबैभन्दा पुरानो एवं प्रतिष्ठित यस परोपकार प्रसुति गृह अस्पतालमा दिनहुँ यस मानव दुग्ध ब्याङ्कबाट लाभ लिनेहरूको सङ्ख्या पनि उल्लेखनीय रहेको छ। सुत्केरी आमाहरूलाई यस इकाइका कर्मचारीहरूले मानव दुग्ध दानको महत्त्व बुझाउँदै ज्यान जोगाउने पवित्र कार्यमा सहयोग गर्न अभिप्रेरित गर्ने गर्दछन् भने कयौं सुत्केरी आमाहरू आफै आएर स्वतस्फूर्त रूपले आफ्नो दुध दान गर्ने गर्छन्।
खेरा गइराखेको दुध उनीहरूले प्रयोग गरेर खान पाउँदाखेरि एकदम खुसी लागेको छ।
This is a big step in ensuring that every small and sick newborn has access to life-saving human milk. We hope our collective efforts can help reduce preventable deaths of newborn and young children.
2079 सालको भदौ महिनामा स्थापित अमृत कोषले नेपालमा नवजात शिशु एवं बालबालिकाहरूको स्वास्थ्य सुरक्षाका लागि एउटा अनुकरणीय आधारशिला स्थापना गरेको छ।
मेरो लागि इट्स लाइक अ ड्रिम कम ट्रु। अब कस्तो छ भने जुन दिन मैले यो आइडिया इनिसिएट गरेको थिएँ त्यो दिन कसैले पनि विश्वास नगरेको अवस्थामा आज चाहिँ एउटा सक्सेसफुल मोडल भइसकेको हिसाबले विभिन्न सङ्घ संस्था त्यहाँ गएर हेर्नुहुन्छ, सिक्नुहुन्छ र मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेन्ट त्यसले जुन सेवा दिइरहेछ हाम्रो जुन बच्चाहरूले जुन सेवा पाइराख्नु भएको छ र त्यो बच्चाहरू जुन ठिक भएर गइराख्नु भएको छ त्यो एउटा एकदमै खुसी लाग्छ।
This entire training package, what we have planned is that all the processes which we will cover, few of the processes you are already aware, like breastfeeding, KMC, but let's not miss important steps. So we'll cover that. I'm sure that you all are expert into breastfeeding, milk expression, using breast pumps, but still we'll cover during the training session so that we don't miss out that important part. And we don't focus only on the donation of milk, because base principle is the breastfeeding, mother's own milk feeding, and then donation. Otherwise it becomes very easy that we forget basics and then we jump to the donor human milk feed. So that's why we are covering all the sessions, because they are important. Thank you.
Tea break. We have a tea break session.
I would also like to thank the organizer for giving me this opportunity. Today I will be talking about the breastfeeding and lactation management.
Good.
Supported from the back to the forearm of the mother, and the head is put at the arm of the mother. Second position is called the cross cradle position. It is similar to cradle positions, but there is a slight difference. The opposite hand is used to support the baby's back, and the other hand of the mother other hand of the mother is used to guide the nipple towards the mouth of the baby. This position is mainly useful for small and preterm newborn who have difficulty in attachment. The third position is the sideline position. The mother and the baby lie side to side facing each other. This is a comfortable position for the mother. This position is mainly suited for the mother after cesarean delivery. The other position is the underarm position. This is also called the football position, in which the baby is held at the side of the mother body, and the body of the baby is tucked under the arm of the mother. This is also mainly suited for small and preterm newborn for feeding. Similarly, it can be used after the cesarean section delivery, as there is in cesarean section there is abdominal injury, and also this position it can be used for the twins. And the other position is the cross-cradle position. It is mainly useful for the twins. There are 4 key points of the good positioning, which includes the head and the body of the baby. It should be in a straight line, and the body should be well supported. Not only the head and the shoulder, and the tip of the nose of the baby should face opposite the nipple of the mother, and the baby's abdomen should be touching the abdomen. Here in this video, we'll be seeing how to breastfeed the small babies, especially the preterm babies.
Breast position your nipple further back in your baby's mouth. Here, your nipple will be comfortable, in contrast to the nipple in a shallow attachment, which is pinched against the hard roof of the mouth. Your baby will also get plenty of milk. If there is no improvement after 1 day of treatment, if she has a breast infection, she is ill. She shouldn't work. She should stay in bed, drink plenty of fluids.
Okay, now you have to do that one. Please start around. That's it, do it.
이런 데로 이거 때 굽잖아 이거 이게 굽잖아 라스트 마우다
on the lower level of facility. So the functions are largely of centers like this, which we may call going forward as a referral center, that they should be able to conduct training and provide technical assistance to new CLMCs who will be establishing subsequently in a country. They should adhere to the best standards, and they should also be able to do the quality audits for the other facilities, so that they should have their own capability to do the quality audits, follow the quality processes. Ongoing support of other functioning CLMC whenever required, training, monitoring, data analysis, those support can also be provided to the CLMCs, and build the capacity of the staff. The way we are conducting training today, tomorrow you should be able to build capabilities of other facilities in a country, being a pioneer institution.
Pseudomonas, then Klebsiella, Acinetobacter, and Streptococcus as well. So depending upon from where that infection is arising. So अगर वैसे हो गया तो सब मिल्क डिस्कार्ड करना है क्या? No, there are guidelines कौन सा डिस्कार्ड करना है. Okay, if the colony count of the organisms is more than 10⁴ CFU per ml, colony formation rate. Do not read it as 104. It is 10⁴. 4 यहाँ पे होना चाहिए था. Understood?
So microbiology people will definitely do the culture. The only thing to remember in general, this thing, that 10⁴ CFU is considered, that it should be considered that it is going to be discarded. Either it is pre or it is post. So post ka to any kind of growth is just discarded, but for pre it has to be, if it is more than 10⁴ CFU, it has to be discarded, whether you are going to pasteurize it or you are not going to pasteurize it.
Why? अभी कोड तो डिस्कस कर रहा था ना, ऑर्गेनिजम्स पास्चराइजेशन में 62.5 में मर ही जाएंगे. हाँ, तो क्यों डिस्कार्ड करना है? रीजन इज दिस, बिकॉज दैट लीव्स टॉक्सिन्स. मरते मरते वो टॉक्सिन्स छोड़ के जाते हैं. अंडरस्टूड? दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव टू डिस्कार्ड इट. क्योंकि टॉक्सिन्स आर आल्सो हार्मफुल. क्योंकि ये बेबीज कौन से निकोल है? बहुत टाइनी, बहुत लेबाइल, हाई रिस्क बेबीज है. एंड ये हो गया स्टैफ के बारे में. और ग्राम नेगेटिव पैथोजेंस 10⁵. तो 10⁴ एंड 10⁵, ये प्री पास्चराइजेशन टेस्टिंग है. तो वी हैव टू डिस्कार्ड इट. कैसे डिस्कार्ड करना है बाद में देखेंगे हम लोग. क्वालिटी, क्योंकि रिपोर्ट आने में कभी कभी टाइम लगता है. तो इट इज़ बेटर टू डिस्कार्ड एज अर्ली एज पॉसिबल. इफ इट इज डबल आ रहे तो सेम थिंग, इसमें भी नहीं देना है बच्चों को. इंडिकेट इनसिक्योर कैप और इम्प्रॉपर सीलिंग और एनी फॉरेन पार्टिकल. उसमें कुछ जो नेकेड आई को दिखता है, सब हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किया है. हम रेडी टू यूज. उसमें क्या दिया है देवेंद्र? नीचे की तरफ रखते हैं. ठीक है, इसमें और कुछ क्वेरी है किसी को? अलग अलग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन थोड़ा अलग अलग बोलती है, बट वी हैव डिसाइडेड टू फॉलो 10⁴.
How dedicated?
मोर टू मिनिमाइज, क्योंकि 1 ml इज आल्सो काफ़ी है माइक्रोबायोलॉजी के लिए. पस वगैरह जो भी भेजते हैं हम लोग तो स्वाब में भेजते हैं, ड्रॉप में भेजते हैं, राइट? तो 1 ml मैक्सिमम भेजना है. एंड देन उसके बाद वो कहाँ रखना है मिल्क? डीप फ्रीजर में. कौन से कंपार्टमेंट में? रेड लेबल. इसमें क्या है? रेड लेबल टी नहीं, रिपोर्ट DDHM रिपोर्ट अवेलेबल. एंड देन उसके बाद वी हैव टू वेट. बीच में अगर फोन आया सर से तो फिर आपको वो बताएंगे. अगर नहीं आया तो दैट मीन्स कॉलोनीज आर नॉट ग्रोइंग. एंड एट द एंड ऑफ 4 or 5 वॉट एवर देयर प्रोटोकॉल इज, दे विल हैव रिटन रिपोर्ट. ओके, उसमें नो ग्रोथ ऑब्टेन्ड, सवाल ही नहीं है, डायरेक्टली सेफ है. एंड इफ ग्रोथ इज इक्वल टू और मोर देन 10⁴ और 10⁵. 10⁴ फॉर स्टैफ एंड 10⁵ फॉर ग्राम नेगेटिव वाले ऑर्गेनिजम्स. ओके, देन वी हैव टू डिस्कार्ड इट. इज इट क्लियर? और जो क्लियर हो जाता है, मतलब ग्रोथ नहीं है या सिग्निफिकेंट ग्रोथ नहीं है, नो ग्रोथ और नॉट सिग्निफिकेंट, हाँ, उसका भी एक फॉर्मेट रहता है, so that we can utilize the data for various purposes, poster, paper presentation, publication. So it has to be prescribed by somebody who are treating the newborns, neonatologist, pediatrician. Okay, and उसमें indication आना चाहिए, because what is the first milk to be used? Preferred. First preference should be given to mother's direct milk on breast. Baby is not able to take, then next is mom. Mother's own milk expressed without pasteurization, क्योंकि वो उसके बेबी को ही जा रहा है. Then third is DDHM. इतना टाइम क्यों लग रहा है? और इसको फिर से रिवाइज करेंगे. फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंस मदर्स मिल्क ब्रेस्ट, सेकंड मॉम, थर्ड DDHM. और एक बार करना है रिवाइज.
फर्स्ट मदर्स मिल्क, सेकंड मॉम एंड थर्ड PDHM.
Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So we just have 2 slides. How do we, or what we prioritize in giving the milk, to whom we should dispense as a priority, and what we should take care of while dispensing a milk. So till now we have gone through these all processes. we won't speak about it. We have the revision session also. So now we are at the stage of allocation, recipient prioritization, so which is almost the last stage of entire milk bank process. We have these different groups of people. We have limited stock of a milk, donated milk. Now, whom should we prioritize? We should prioritize, correct? We cannot give to everybody, otherwise we will lose all the stock, and those who are in need, we will not be able to give it to them. Those are actually in the need, correct? Others who have access to mother's own milk can give the express milk and all. So who are those baby whom we should prioritize? Who are those needy baby? Very low birth weight babies or low birth weight babies? Preterm babies. Then severe growth retarded babies. Newborn babies, those who do not have the access to mother's own milk, or because it is contraindicated because of some mother's conditions. Maybe she was on some medication, or maybe she is an emergency, or maybe there is physical separation of mother and baby, or maybe there is a death of mother. So all those conditions, or mother is having preeclampsia, she is on the drugs for the preeclampsia or eclampsia, PPH, and then she might be having some acute or any chronic infection. So all those contraindicated and babies in NICU will need milk. So in that cases, we prioritize in this order: low birth weight babies, very low birth weight babies, low birth weight babies, premature babies, severe IUGR, and then those are separated or any contraindication for giving mother's own milk to the baby. Then later on, wherever there is lactation failure, so lactation failure we need to support, we need to provide the lactation support to the mother. Rather than taking it just simple lactation failure. The way we discussed yesterday, the entire focus on the counseling, identifying the problems, barriers, and then dealing with those challenges, rather than just simply giving the donor human milk. That's why we have kept it at the last. And what we say, the donor human milk should be prescribed with doctor's prescription, because doctor will be able to tell you whom to prioritize. Otherwise, it will go to everybody and that becomes very easy. We don't want to do that. When thawing, we learn about it. Anybody want to tell what is thawing? Liquefaction of solids to liquid. We usually do it by keeping overnight in a refrigerator between 4 to 8 degrees Celsius of temperature. Then next day it get liquefies as per the demand. We will calculate demand in the small groups. Those who will be directly working on that aspects. There might be emergency case also not recommended, but we can liquefy using the warm water, not raising the temperature beyond 37 degrees Celsius. Otherwise milk gets spoiled. But that's only in the emergency case when we were not able to appropriately calculate and we need it, and we are already exhausted with the existing stock which we liquefied. In that case only we'll go for this. Then the way we took donor consent, in a similar way, because it is donor human milk giving to a baby, we need to take the recipient consent. So you have a recipient consent in your bag. Take some time to read it. We need to cover those points while giving a recipient consent, which is on the recipient consent. In a similar way which we did for donor, this time we will just read by self, so that you read it and understand what the consent is. We need to translate it into your Nepali language, local language, when you start practicing the milk bank. So can we take out 2 minutes?
अच्छा आप नीना जी हैं? थोड़ा ऊंचा बोलिएगा। आप पहले शीला जी से बात करिए। ठीक है।
होगा टैग क्यों?
Provide.
हिजोबाट डोनर बसिरहेको विश्वकर्मा ब्याङ्क त्यहाँबाट चला निकाल्छ होला के फर्काएर कति मिठो गरी
इसमें बच्चे को पीडीएचएम दोगे तो माँ को बताओगे ना कि मैं किसी और के माँ का दूध आपके बच्चे को दूंगी। So basically what is recipient consent जो आप ये कर रहे हैं अभी आपने पढ़ा ना क्या पढ़ा? Supposedly जिसको चाहिए मेरे बच्चे को अगर पीडीएचएम चाहिए तो मैं बिना कंसेंट के मेरे बच्चे को आप नहीं दे सकते। कल को मेरे को ये कहे कि मैं आपके बच्चे को दूसरी माँ का दूध दूंगी मुझे नहीं देना आप नहीं दे सकते। वो कहेंगी कि मुझे हमने जो पूल करके पैस्चराइज करके रखा है मिल्क वो कहेंगी मेरे को मेरे बच्चे ऐसा होता है सच में होता है। हाँ होता है पूछिए मैम से मैम हमारे हॉस्पिटल में से बहुत होता है। इट इज नॉट हमारे तुम्हारे बट इट हैपेंस। इनफैक्ट इफ समहाउ मुझे जरूरत होती तो आई वुड हैव सजेस्टेड कि नहीं मुझे नहीं चाहिए। मैं आपको एक जनरल एग्जांपल दे दूं मेरे से पूछा जाता कि आपको पीडीएचएम देना है तो मैं कहती नहीं मैं अपना दूध निकाल के दूंगी चाहे कम आए चाहे ज्यादा फॉर्मूला दीजिए पर किसी और का नहीं दूंगी समझे। तो आपको कंसेंट अब आप सिचुएशन को समझे अच्छे से आपको ये समझना है कि माँ की रजामंदी जरूरी है कि मेरे बच्चे को किसी और माँ का दूध मिले या ना मिले। ठीक है उस रजामंदी के लिए आपको उसको पीडीएचएम देने से पहले एक लीगल फॉर्मेलिटी पूरी करनी होती है जो कि ये फॉर्म है। वही शीला जी और मीना जी से पूछा जा रहा है आप इनमें से एक जना मना करिएगा और एक जना हाँ करिएगा डिसाइड कर लीजिएगा कौन मना करेगा। आप मेरा पॉइंट समझे तो वो माँ मना करके आप उसको मना नहीं सकते हो आपको मनाना नहीं है। शी सेड कि मुझे किसी और के बच्चे का दूध नहीं चाहिए तो मतलब नहीं चाहिए। अब आप समझे आप अपने आप को रख के देखिए उस जगह तो आपको समझ में आएगा है ना। मैं किसी और माँ का दूध क्यों दूं। कुछ रिलीजियस बिलीफ्स भी होते हैं मतलब कुछ मुस्लिम कंट्रीज में ये चीज भी है कि अगर आपने दूसरी माँ का दूध दिया तो वो कहते हैं कि माँ सेम हो जाती है। कुछ ऐसा हमने कल्चरल रिलीजियस बिलीफ सुना है। इनफैक्ट अपने हिंदूज में भी ऐसा बिलीफ है कहीं कहीं किसी किसी क्षेत्र में। तो आप किसी का रिलीजियस कल्चरल बिलीफ नहीं तोड़ सकते इसीलिए लीगल फॉर्म की जरूरत पड़ी इसीलिए लीगल फॉर्म आपके हाथ तक आया समझे। अब आप लिखा है आप देखेंगे इधर विटनेस प्लीज स्टेट रिस्पॉन्सिबल है वो आप नहीं बटेगा पूछ के तरीके से। चलिए स्टार्ट
पहिलादेखि राखेको बासी दुध कहाँ किने हो कस्तो खालको आमा छ के छ होइन बिमारीहरू पो छ कि त्यो आमाहरूलाई अनि त्यस्तो दुध कस्तो केले
त्यही भएर पो दिन खोजिरहेको तपाईँको आफ्नै दुध दिन दिनुपर्छ हाम्रो बताउनु होइन त्यही भएर पो दिन बुझ्नुभयो
दिनै पर्ने छ भने त अब के गर्नु
मैंने भी बोला ना
mother-in-law is very strict. She doesn't want. She believes in caste and all. So, and I don't know.
Father का नहीं चलेगा
Father नहीं
उसका सास उसकी है नातिको टोल तपाईँको आमाको तपाईँको बुहारीकोबाट आमालाई बुहारीको दुध उयो छैन तपाईँको बच्चाको होइन तपाईँको बच्चा सानो छ उसलाई न्युट्रिसन चाहिएको छ टोल पनि बढेको छैन त्यही भएर अहिले हाम्रो चाहिँ मिल्क डोला भनेको त BPKIs होइन त्यो चाहिँ अहिले हाम्रो सबै आमा जसको आफ्नो बच्चा नसुनको दुध मात्रै होइन तर उसको दुध आएर दुध लगेर त्यो हाम्रो चाहिँ खोलेको छ होइन त्यहाँ चाहिँ हामी सबै
तपाईँको नातिको लागि दुध दिनु गयो त तपाईँको बच्चालाई पुगेको छैन सानो टोल छ न्युट्रिसन चाहिएको छ त्यही भएर अब अरू मदरको आमाको दुध दिन मिल्छ नि त अहिले त्यस्तो भुलेको छ BPKIs-मा मदर डोनर भनेर मिल्क भनेर अब यो मदर गाउँको मान्छे थाहा छैन होइन अथवा अर्काको दुध खुवाउँदा कस्तो कस्तो लाग्छ त्यही पनि अब यत्रो ठुलो हस्पिटलमा सबै थोक गर्दै गरेको होला नि त त्यही त अनि बच्चाको दुध पनि हुन्छ त अनि आमाको दुध यत्रो फ्याक्ट्री खुलेको छ
यो तपाईँ अहिले यहाँ मिल्क ब्याङ्कमा हुनुहुन्छ भनेको दुध जम्मा गर्ने ठाउँमा हुनुहुन्छ होइन यहाँ चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ भने तपाईँको जुन चाहिँ मदर आमाको चाहिँ दुध चाहिँ अब धेरै आउँछ होइन धेरै उसको बच्चालाई पुगेर पनि उब्रिन्छ होइन त्यस्तो आमाहरूको दुध चाहिँ हामी यहाँ जम्मा गरेर राख्छौँ बुझ्नुभयो है अब तपाईँकोमा चाहिँ तपाईँकोमा चाहिँ कस्तो छ भने तपाईँको दुध आइरहेको छैन कतै आएको छैन होइन एकदम तपाईँको बच्चालाई पनि दुध आइरहेको छ होइन त्यसै कारणले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ तपाईँले चाहिँ के हुन्छ अरू आमाहरूबाट लिएको होइन जुन हामीले यो एउटा स्टोर भनौँ न होइन यहाँ चाहिँ अब तपाईँले यसको लागि तपाईँले धेरै टाढा पनि जानु पर्दैन तपाईँ हामी धरानको हो होइन यो ठाउँ नभएको तपाईँले अझ टाढा जानु पर्यो काठमाडौँ पुग्नु पर्छ यसको लागि हाम्रो यहाँ दोस्रो ठुलो तपाईँको होइन यो दुध आमाको दुध जम्मा गर्ने सानोतिनो फ्याक्ट्री भन्दा मिल्दैन यसलाई सानो हजुर सानो हुन्छ नि एउटा यसलाई के भनिन्छ सानो एउटा संस्था जस्तो होइन संस्था जस्तो होइन जसलाई हामी अब ब्याङ्क पनि भन्छौँ अब हजुरहरूलाई पनि अब थाहा छ नि होइन ब्लड ब्याङ्क भने जस्तै रगत जम्मा गर्ने भने जस्तै यो पनि तपाईँको आमाको दुध चाहिँ जम्मा गर्ने एउटा यो ठाउँ हो कि होइन बुझ्नुभयो मिना दिदी बुझ्दै हुन्छ हजुर
यो दिनै पर्ने हो अलिकतिको त दिनै पर्ने हो
हजुर यो दिनै पर्छ किनभने हेर्नु बच्चाको लागि आमाको दुध अमृत बराबर बच्चाको दुध आमाको लागि अमृत बराबर आमाको दुध खुवाउनै पर्ने हो हैन खुवाउनै पर्ने
अनि अहिले सलाइन दिइरहेछ नि होइन बच्चालाई सलाइन दिइराखेको भयो किन अहिले के दिन दुध दिँदा फरक पर्छ नि
आप उसको मनाएंगे
नहीं मनाएंगे
अगर जो आपकी माँ मना कर रही है आप उसको रीइंफोर्स नहीं करेंगे हम रीइंफोर्समेंट शुड नॉट बी डन राइट What you so reinforcement should not be done. If mother has said no, I don't want to give some mother's milk, then it is fine. We have to say it's okay. आपको उनको काउंसिल नहीं करना है. डोनेशन के लिए आप कर सकते हो, लेकिन आप रेसिपिएंट के लिए नहीं कर सकते. ठीक है? It is not recommended. And our HOD also says that we are not going to reinforce the counseling कि नहीं आपको देना. आपने समझाया पूरा अच्छे से, अच्छा आपने अपना पूरा काम किया, मदर नहीं चाह रही, एक आधी बार आप हल्का सा किसी ने भी समझाया, इट इज गुड व्हाट शी हैज डन कि नहीं अमृत होता है, आप कोशिश करिए, पर वो फर्म है अपने डिसीजन पे, इट्स फाइन. देयर आर वेरी फ्यू मदर्स, हार्डली 0.1%, बट देयर आर. ठीक है ना, हम लोगों को हर एक की फीलिंग्स का वी नीड टू टेक केयर. थैंक यू सो मच.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
जो वो ट्यूब था जिससे कनेक्ट किया हमने, that tubing from outside and the whole breast pump that can be cleaned with the help of a अभी तो बोला सुनाई नहीं देता. देखा हमारी मीना जी कितने अच्छे से बोलती है. मीना जी किससे साफ करेंगे हम ब्रेस्ट पंप और ट्यूबिंग को? डरते नहीं है, गलत ही तो निकलेगा मुंह से. अभी तो हम पढ़ रहे हैं, गलत जवाब भी दे सकते हो, क्या हो गया, चॉकलेट ही तो नहीं मिलेगी. पर हिम्मत तो करनी चाहिए ना. तो स्टेरिल, ठीक है. इसको हम साफ कर रहे हैं बॉइल्ड वाटर के अंदर, सोप एंड वाटर से क्लीन करके बॉईल कर रहे हैं. और पंप को हम किससे क्लीन कर रहे हैं? अभी तो बताया, मुझे सुनाई नहीं देता. किसको नहीं, ट्यूब में आपका मिल्क नहीं आ रहा है ना, ट्यूब में मिल्क नहीं आ रहा है, ट्यूब में सिर्फ आपका एयर जा रहा है. So there are 3 levels: cleaning of the place, cleaning of the equipment, and the HR. So जो भी हमारा CLMC का एरिया है, the moment you enter, the first all new unit should be set up away from the general environmental polluted things. कि आप कहीं ऐसा नहीं है पूरे ग्राउंड के बिल्कुल बीचों बीच CLMC खोल दिया. हमारा बहुत अच्छा खुला है, बिल्कुल बीचों बीच है. ठीक है. The interior of the area of the center should have adequate space for all activities such as milk expressing and storing. हमारा मिल्क एक्सप्रेशन एरिया अलग है और स्टोरेज एरिया भी बड़ा अच्छा अलग डिमार्केटेड से है. परफेक्ट. हम लोग अपने CLMC से बात कर रहे हैं, मतलब BPKs का. ठीक है. The premises should adequately lit, appropriately ventilated to maintain the air quality. Floors, ceilings and walls should be smooth and easy to clean with no flaking plaster or something. So basically on daily basis पूरा फ्लोर भी क्लीन होना चाहिए, पूरी वॉल्स भी क्लीन होनी चाहिए. ठीक है. Got my point? तो क्लीनिंग हमें सिर्फ बोतलों की या इक्विपमेंट की नहीं करनी है, हमें पूरे CLMC की करनी है. वेरी गुड. वेरी गुड.
नेल पेन भी हमें कभी नहीं लाता है, शादी में जाते भी नहीं लाते हैं, सब पानी होता गए.
आपके बात नहीं करते हैं तभी आप लोग नहीं करते हैं. अगर तो
आता है कंट्रोल में.
तो मेरा जो 5 लोग हैं इनको भी सिखा दीजिए.
निशान नहीं होता फिर नहीं होगी तो फिर तल का मचल जाएगा.
Nisha ma'am is great.
Must clap for her then. नहीं, one person should be literally this much strict. देखो आप फॉलो कर रहे हो ना. इनफैक्ट आपको, मेरे को ऐसा लगता है, चलो ठीक है, मैं NICU या CLMC में देख रहा हूँ, मेरे को 8 साल हो गए, मैं घड़ी सिर्फ घर से बाहर निकल के पहनती हूँ. हॉस्पिटल में आदत छूट गई है, कोई हाथ में कड़ा वड़ा कुछ नहीं रहता है, छूट ही गया सब, नहीं पहन सकते. दैट बिकम्स योर हैबिट, राइट? फिर आप डालते हो तो अजीब लगता है कि आपने कुछ डाला. तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है इट इज नॉट मैंडेटरी फॉर NICU पीपल और CLMC पीपल. इट शुड बी विद द हेल्थ केयर प्रोवाइडर. हम बहुत कंटामिनेशन रोक सकते हैं. As we are actually learning the cleaning and everything, in every ward, one should maintain this kind of culture only. What Nisha ma'am is actually doing, it is the perfect way of doing it. It is not mandatory for NICUs, for every ward. आप अपना ward में check करके देख लीजिएगा within a period of 1 month.
Every nurses.
Yes. कर देना चाहिए, बंद कर देना चाहिए. हेल्थ केयर, मैं तो आप नर्सेज बोल रहे हो, मैं हेल्थ केयर प्रोवाइडर्स में आपके आया से लेके टॉप मोस्ट सब कुछ. जब आपके HOD नहीं कर रहे हैं तो सबसे लोअर स्टाफ भी नहीं कर रहा है. एनीबडी, हेल्थ केयर प्रोवाइडर से एवरीवन, है ना? Am I wrong?
You're right.
Do this. I mean, you should start. आप भी जो और लोग अलग वार्ड से आए हैं, अपने वार्ड में थोड़ा क्लीनिंग को लेके थोड़ा मोर, you should be more conscious. You won't believe, हमारे यहाँ वो जो धागा बांधते हैं, मौली बोलते हैं ना, मौली बोलते हैं ना, आप लोग क्या बोलते हो? मौली बोलते हैं ना, वो रिलीजियस बिलीफ का जो होता है. 6 महीने तक का जब तक बच्चा नहीं हो जाता तब तक मत बांधना कुछ भी, डालना मत कुछ भी. बच्चा बीमार कम होगा और आप देखिएगा कम होगा. फैक्ट है ये प्रॉपरली करके देखिए आप, उसका रिजल्ट देखना. आप पता नहीं काउंट करते हैं उसको डेटा वाइज या नहीं करते हैं, हमने थोड़ा देर करके देखा है. हमने तो इनफैक्ट व्हेन वी ओपन CLMC इन 2017, हमारा जो लड़का मैनेजर था वो मॉली नहीं उतारता था. तो हमारे हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट भी इनकी जैसी हैं. उन्होंने काटी, बोलते हैं कल्चर के लिए. उसमें लैक्स छोड़ो, करोड़ एंड करोड़ ऑफ कॉलोनीज था. 10⁴ नहीं था वो, 10⁴ पता नहीं कितना था, 9 10 into something. मतलब उस दिन के बाद एक्चुअली वो काटा उसका और भेजा, तुझे भी दिखा, मैम भगवान जी का, शिव जी का, शिव जी का. तो वो चेक, क्योंकि आप वो वॉश नहीं होता है, वो क्लीन नहीं होता है. इनफैक्ट आप भी जब घर पे पूजा हुई, सुबह बांधा, 1 घंटे बाद उसको काट के रख दीजिए. गॉट इट? बहुत कॉमन प्रैक्टिस है. इट माइट नॉट बी देयर इन द बुक्स, इट माइट नॉट बी हियर एंड देयर, बट दैट शुड नॉट बी डन. क्लियर? आप अपने वॉर्ड में भी करिए.
After that, we have collected the milk. We first sign the consent from the mother. Registration, there we go through the physical examination of mother. Then we also go through the reports like HIV, serology and all. Then we screen the mother if she has any long-term diseases or chronic illnesses. If mother has such kind of diseases, then we do not take the mother as a donor. So after explaining our purpose, we sign the consent of the mother. Then we prepare for the expression of the milk using the hospital-based double breast pump. Then after collection of the milk, we store. We keep the milk in the refrigerator where the temperature is maintained at 4 degrees centigrade. After being collected the milk, then move the collected milk to the deep refrigerator where the temperature is maintained at -20 degrees Fahrenheit. After collecting,
उसको deep freezer ही बोल दो.
deep freezer. Then after collecting few milk from various mothers, like in a batch we can collect up to 3 to 5 mothers. Then we do pooling. In the laminar airflow, we do the pooling. Then on pooling, we 5 mothers and batch is prepared. And before this is done before the pasteurization. Before pasteurization, we send a sample to the microbiology lab. Then pasteurization is done where the milk is pasteurized, and then after completion of the pasteurization, we again send a sample to the biochemistry lab, maintaining the cold chain in the ice box. Then reports are awaited and the milk which were pasteurized are kept in the refrigerator and labeled as pasteurized human milk for reports awaited and as labeled as with red ones. Then after we receive the reports and if cultures are not positive, then they are moved to the green and is ready for the dispense. Milk to any babies who need it but need a prescription of the doctor. Then after prescription, then we provide the milk to the babies. Thank you.
There are other components which we will have subsequently for specific group and larger group also as per the agenda. But what we have done, we have developed e-learning modules also. The idea is that what we might have absorbed might not be the complete. So whenever we are going away and we want to do a revision, these e-learning modules have been developed which are very interactive. You can take each lesson. So we have divided this e-learning module into 3. First module is focusing on the breastfeeding promotion. Second one is exclusively on the CLMC or human milk banking. Third one is on the IYCA practices and the kangaroo care. So the link is clmc.in is the e-learning module name. You go into it. There is option of create user ID. So each one of you can create your own ID by putting certain details like your name and from where you are, country and all. So basic details. You put your password. Use that password for logging into it. So once you log in into it, you will have modules on the postnatal care, feeding and the newborn care. You click on it and then you will see these 3 modules. One on the breastfeeding, CLMC and the KMC one. You go through each module which is very interactive.
Pasteurization. And which is the important equipment? Pasteurization. But what about HR? In human resource, what is important? एक ही है, वो person important है. हाँ, yeah, they are all, they form the team. But there should be at least one person who is
microbiologist, mother.
They are important, of course, but at least one person should be a passionate person. And we are happy to have madam who is very passionate. Thank you, madam, for being so passionate about this. एक तो पर्सन चाहिए जो पैशनेट होना चाहिए, तभी मिल्क बैंक अच्छे से रन होती है, एस्टेब्लिश भी होती है और अच्छे से रन भी होती है. So we are relaxed and happy that madam is here because it shows since yesterday she is here. Being HOD, I can understand कि यहाँ कितना stressful होता है, यहाँ से वहाँ से फोन आते रहते हैं, इतने सारे documentations, signatures. Still she is sitting, not only sitting but she is interacting and taking interest. बीच में questions and inputs भी दे रही है. So we are happy that this will definitely run properly. Thank you, madam. Okay, so I will just connect the dot to eliminate from the body. How much time is taken is called as half-life of the medicine. इसलिए तो कुछ मेडिकेशंस हम लोग दिन में 3 बार लेते हैं, कुछ 1 बार भी लेते हैं, कुछ 2 बार लेते हैं, कुछ हफ्ते में 1 बार लेते हैं, कुछ महीने में 1 बार लेते हैं, लाइक दैट है ना वैसे मेडिकेशंस. डायबिटीज़ का 3 बार लेते हैं, 2 बार लेते हैं, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द रिक्वायरमेंट. वो हाफ लाइफ के अनुसार रहता है. ओके, सो अभी मॉर्फिन अगर दिया है या फिर बेंजोडाइजेपिन दिया है तो हाफ लाइफ कितना है डिपेंडिंग अपॉन प्रिपरेशन. डायजेपाम का 44 to 48 आवर्स, मॉर्फिन का 2 to 4. तो उसको क्या बोलना है, एक तो पहले कोकिंग छोड़ दो, वो तो इम्पोर्टेंट ही है, इसी बहाने बच्चे के बहाने छोड़ देंगे. और अगर ले ही रहे तो लेने के पहले फीड भी करो, एक्सप्रेस भी करो, रखो भी, और आने वाले 4 घंटे में फीड मत करो, और डोनेट तो सवाल ही नहीं होता. ओके, लाइक दैट. अल्कोहल को यूज़ कर रहे हो तो 4 to 5 आवर्स तो बंद करो. ये तो पहला ही है. फिर भी नहीं हो रहा है, एडिक्ट हो गए हैं तो पहले निकाल के रखो, तो बाद में 5-6 घंटा नहीं फीड करो. नेक्स्ट प्लीज. एंड यहाँ पे कॉफ़ी ज़्यादा पीते हैं क्या? पीते हैं, पर्टिकुलरली गर्ल्स, टीनेजर्स है ना, जो बाद में कभी तो मदर बनने वाली है. ओके, तो 1 कप कॉफ़ी में कैफीन कितना रहता है फाइंड आउट करो, आपके कप का साइज. छोटा, मीडियम, लार्ज, यूएस वाले, यूरोप वाले तो बड़ा बड़ा लेके बैठते हैं, है ना? तो कितना कैफीन जाता है, तो दोज बेबीज हैव इरिटेबिलिटी, ओके, दे आर नॉट एबल टू स्लीप प्रॉपर्ली, क्योंकि उनको भी तो जाता है ब्रेस्ट मिल्क से, तो दे आर हाइपर एक्साइटेड। सो कैफीन का भी गाइडलाइंस है। नेक्स्ट प्लीज। कंटिन्यूसली मीन्स ब्लड के साथ पी और कैफीन तो कैसे डिस्कार्ड करना है, तो अकॉर्डिंग टू द गाइडलाइंस ऑफ बायोमेडिकल वेस्ट। बट देयर आर सर्टेन मेडिकेशंस उसमें, या फिर कुछ विटामिन, ओके, कोई अगर ये एंटीसाइकोटिक्स वगैरह जो ड्रग्स रहते हैं ना, उसके बारे में बात करो। साइकेट्रिस्ट किसी केसेस रहते हैं, या किसी को पेरीपार्टम पोस्टनेटल डिप्रेशन भी होता है, साइकोसिस भी होता है, ये सारा कम होगा इंसिडेंस अगर पहले से एंटीनेटली उसको ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग के बारे में बताते हो, और स्किन टू स्किन जल्दी उसको ब्रेस्ट क्राउल कराया, ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग शुरू किया। अगर निको में बेबी है तो भी अंदर आपके यहाँ छोड़ते हैं, दैट इज गुड पार्ट। तो क्या होता है, बेबी के थॉट प्रोसेस से भी, पिक्चर देखने से भी, एक मतलब फोटो देखने से, खुद के बेबी का छोड़ दो, किसी के भी बेबी का देखने से या पोस्टर देखने से भी हैप्पी हार्मोन्स रिलीज होते हैं, ऑक्सीटोसिन, ओके, और ऑक्सीटोसिन इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर, दैट इज हैप्पी हार्मोन ना, तो साइकेट्रिस्ट मेडिसिन अपने आप कम हो जाता है। तो दैट इज दी ट्रीटमेंट एक्चुअली, है ना, पार्ट ऑफ ट्रीटमेंट। सो एम्फेटामिन 24 to 36 आवर्स फीडिंग नहीं करना है, और डोनेशन का भी सवाल नहीं है। बार्बिचुरेट्स कोई ले रहा है तो 4 to 8 आवर्स, कोकेन 24 आवर्स, देन हीरोइन, मॉर्फिन 24 आवर्स, मैरिजुना 24 आवर्स, ओके, लाइक दैट। ये सारा जो है ना, इसके पहले वाला ले लो, एक चैप्टर है ह्यूमन मिल्क बैंकिंग और कौन से मेडिसिन, वो आप ऑनलाइन भी सर्च कर सकते हो। एंड हेल्थ करके एक टेक्स्ट बुक है, उसमें बहुत सारे मेडिकेशंस का है गाइडलाइंस साइंटिफिकली। नेक्स्ट प्लीज। ओके, सो दिस वाज मैडम आई वाज डिस्कसिंग यस्टरडे। सो ये जो है, ये हमारे यहाँ ट्यूब्स ऐसे मिलते हैं, पहले मिलते थे, थोड़ी बड़ी होती थी और उसको कैप रहता था, और हम लोग वो लेबल करके बेच देते थे, ओके, ये लैमेलर फ्लो के अंदर का है। एंड ये इसके पहले हम लोग यूज करते थे एट द बिगिनिंग व्हेन वी स्टार्टेड आवर बेसिक मिल्क बैंक। नाउ वी आर गेटिंग दिस स्मॉल वन, एंड उसको कैप भी है, अलग से फोटो नहीं, इसकी लेंथ कम है एंड इसको कैप भी है, और ये सस्ती भी है, और सारा ईटीओ करके देते हैं हम लोगों को। एंड हम लोग ये जो पंप के पार्ट्स है वो भी सारे ईटीओ करते हैं। आपके यहाँ ईटीओ की फैसिलिटी है ना? So that will be best actually. If possible, you can do that. We already discussed it. Thank you.
भूख लागिरहेको होला सबैलाई, भेरी सर्ट, ओके। सो स्टाफहरू केही चाहिन्छ र त्यसको लागि छुट्टै फिडिङ आइबी फिडमा दिन मिल्छ, बबल सिपापमा दिन मिल्छ, सकमा भएको बेबीमा दिन मिल्छ, सकमा हामी जेनरली दिँदैन भने यहाँ। And then we all know it satisfies all the 5 senses of the babies, हैन। बच्चाले मदरलाई हेर्छ आँखाले, हैन, केएमसी गर्दाखेरि बच्चाले मदरको आवाज सुन्छ, बच्चाले मदरको हार्ट बिट सुन्छ, हैन, बच्चाले बेबीको मदरको स्किन टु स्किन कन्ट्याक्ट टच पाउँछ र स्मेल पनि पाउँछ, र टेस्ट अफ द ब्रेस्ट पनि पाउँछ। सो अल द 5 सेन्सेस हाम्रो बेबीको के भित्र हुन्छ है। थ्यांक
यू फर द नाइस प्रेजेन्टेसन। सो यो चाहिँ हाम्रो डाक्टर प्रकाशको प्रेजेन्टेसन रहेको थियो।
एउटा अर्को एनाउन्समेन्ट के छ भन्दा चाहिँ, अब अहिले हामी 4-5 जना जति डेडिकेटेड सिलेक्सको लागि नर्सिङ स्टाफहरू हुन्छ, हामी चाहिँ नौका लन्च पछाडि उसकोमा के सिएनएमसी सेन्टरमा जान्छौँ, बाँकी हामी घर जान हुन्छ। अनि
आज चाहिँ के भने यो सबै भयो, अब मेन फोकस गरेर काम गराउनुलाई चाहिँ हाम्रो जुन सिएनएमसी को मेन उहाँहरूलाई अब भुइँ लगेर नै हाम्रो प्र्याक्टिस गराउँछ। भोलि फेरि we'll meet here at 9:30 again tomorrow morning for another session. Thank you very much. Lunch भन्दा पहिला फोटो।
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Silaji, name Silaji.
यहाँ चाहिँ हाम्रो मोस्ट डेडिकेटेड हुनुहुन्छ आइशा हुमा गाई उहाँको चाहिँ खुट्टा यस्तो भएको छ र पनि यहाँ आइराख्नु भएको छ यो पढिरहेछ सेसन पुरै यस्तो सिचुएसन है हिजोदेखि फर्स्ट डे सेकेन्ड डे थर्ड डे पुरै सेसन एकछिन नछुटाइकन हेरिराख्नु भएको छ So here we're going to take a group picture.
इसने अच्छे क्लिक्स किए हैं. Very good. You like photography?
Yes, I like.
No, I have not seen, but seriously.
Yes, thank you so much.
We should switch off, हाँ, क्योंकि वो चेहरे पर आ रहा है. थोड़े इधर आ सकते, थोड़े उधर आ सकते.
Big smile. So it's a day second of CLMC training, and we are here for a group picture. Thank you. Cheers to the new beginning, and thank you, respected Professor Dr. Nisa Kesari Bhatta ma'am, Dr. Lokras, Government of Nepal, and PATH, and to all the helping hands. Thank you. Cheers.
Group में हाँ.
Thank you ma'am.
आपका जो भी है.
Nice
Very
to
good.
meet you.
Nice to meet you, dear. कितने सब्सक्राइबर्स हैं आपके?
Just 2.7. Now.
Just 2.7.
Yes.
Just.
Now it will increase.
Very good. Very
You
good.
will subscribe?
Definitely.
Okay. Hello and namaste, Payal ma'am. Thank you for session you have organized.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much. How are you having here?
We have a wonderful campus, and you people are so warm and welcoming. It was great having arranged this training session here. So we look forward to come back again.
Hope to meet you soon.
Yeah.
See you. Bye.
Forum, academic forum.
Thank you guys. आज चाहिँ हाम्रो यो CLMC ट्रेनिङको थर्ड डे र थर्ड डेमा चाहिँ हामी यहाँ ब्रेक भएको छ 10 मिनट्सको ब्रेकमा चाहिँ टी सेसन अनि टी ब्रेकमा चाहिँ यहाँ हुन्छ हाम्रो आदरणीय डेपुटी मेजर म्याम दिदीहरू दिदीहरू हुन्छ बुवानी हुन्छ सबै दिदी हुनुहुन्छ यतातिर सरस्वतीहरू हुन्छ धला दिदी हुनुहुन्छ हाम्रो आदि दिदी हुनुहुन्छ सबै दिदीहरूसँग थ्याङ्क यू रेणुका माया 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 यहाँ सबै हाम्रो रेस्पेक्टेड दिदीहरू हुन्छ इन्चार्ज दिदीहरू हाम्रो सिनियर दिदीहरू बीपीकेएचएसको सान हुनुहुन्छ दिदीहरू हजुरहरूलाई आजको ट्रेनिङ कस्तो लागिरहेछ आज बीपीकेएस धरानमा यो जुन आएको छ नि हाम्रो मिल्क वुमेन मिल्क ब्याङ्क प्रोजेक्ट कस्तो लागिरहेछ हजुरलाई So guys, we have one of the student from Geneva, HUG, and she is here for her internship. And can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Elizabeth. I'm a student from Geneva Hospital.
So how long have you been here?
I arrived a few days ago on Sunday.
So how is your experience in pediatric ward?
Starting with this seminar, but got so much exposure to pediatric wards due to seminar.
We want to see you in NICU also.
Yes.
Hope to see you soon. So we are having a good time here. It's the third day of CLMC training. So we have to go upstairs.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
You monitor it. So the fourth step is monitoring. If the monitoring is not happening properly, if there is deviation, then we do corrective action. If the temperature is not set, you set it at 25, it's not showing 25, then, or if the weighing balance is not showing the weight that you wanted, that it has to show, then we go for corrective action like calibration or something. So that is the fifth step. And then, after doing the corrective action, then you do the verification, and then the last step is record keeping. You maintain the entire aim of doing this quality control. You go to any food industry. I think you already had a class about pasteurization. Okay, I just wanted to show you this slide. This is a very important slide.
Determination of critical control point.
The second step is determining critical control point. And the third step is, once you determine the critical control point, you go for a range, that is the critical control limit. And then fourth,
Monitoring.
you monitor whether the range or the limit is maintained throughout the process, that is monitoring. Fifth, if suppose there is a deviation, then you go for a corrective action. And then sixth, verification. Once it's been corrective actions been taken, you verify whether the processes are properly maintained. And then seventh, record keeping and documentation. Great. Applause for all of you.
Thank you.
Here, acute malnourished children. For them, they give a therapeutic food. And if you go into the therapeutic food processing plant, which they make it for the babies, there, if you go out of the plant, then you need to take a complete bath. You need to wear a separate PP thing, and then you have to come inside. So, for milk packing, majorly with the washing, how to wash hands. I'm not going to go into the gaps in between where you need to wash. We just don't wash it like this, but we cover. I'm just running the. So what to do?
Sit down. ठीक है. Shoulder. Hip. Head. Knees. Ankle. Both. Head. Shoulder. Hip. Knees. Head. Shoulder. Bottom.
Ma'am, what about this?
अच्छा एक बार पैर आ जाओ ears hip head ankle bottle
होइन उहाँ
बोतलमा पक्रिने झ्याउ अनपेयर भयो त पेयर हुनुपर्ने त
ears
उसलाई खाली बोतलमा मात्र दिमाग
shoulder ankle hip shoulder head bottle head shoulder ankle hip knee head shoulder
I'll ask her to stand.
Congratulations! Thank you for energizing us.
again say.
Payal ma'am, thank you for energizing us.
Okay, so this.
सो अब भने हाम्रो पोस्ट टेस्ट हुन गइरहेको छ र पोस्ट टेस्टको लागि सब रेडी हुन्छ अहिले यति एडभान्स भइसक्यो पोस्ट टेस्ट हाम्रो स्क्रिनमा छ त्यहाँनिर स्क्यान गर्ने त्यसपछि हाम्रो मोबाइलमा चाहिँ हामी
There are 30 questions.
एडभान्स नाउ
Yes.
पोस्ट टेस्ट पनि त्यसपछि मोबाइलमा आउँछ होइन
25 minutes.
I'd like to thank all the participants who eagerly participated in this training, and that CLMC is they're going to run in same expectation and is going to be one of the exemplary with all the stalwart sisters and everyone, the doctors, sisters, and support from others, the microbiology department and hospital administration for making it one of the exemplary CLMC in the institute and in Nepal, and even not only in Nepal, in the global level. So the support from all of you, not only the 5 nurses that is there who is going to really take care of these, but for others also was learn about the human milk CLMC, how to go about and how to do it. So I'm very thankful. I'd like to give all of these participants, the doctors, my department, the Department of Microbiology, Metro office, all who are here, a huge round of applause for making it a great success. And indeed, it would have been coming to this level if the government of Nepal wouldn't have been trusted on us. When they did the first survey for whether we are feasible for making this CLMC come to our setup, we were thinking twice, are we really there? Are we meet the criteria, whether we have all this to meet the criteria or not? Thank you very much again, Pat, for believing on us and giving us all the support, training us, mentoring us, and with this support, will continue for the future because we all are there for the care of the newborn. So I'd like to thank all the team for all the support and for all the disturbance I used to create in between for not coming to exactly we wanted, because we wanted this to be the best. And also the Pagmati Seva Samaj, they really had a tough time with me because they were handling all this with the low class when they finally coming to me, because I was very tough with them, not this, not that. But now see the product, it has come to the best, right? So thank you very much for all the support and work together again for the other projects or other things together. This is going to be there. They were calling us the project. I say this is not project. This is CLMC unit. For you might be the project. For us, it's not the project. It's going to be the ongoing round and it's in the path. So the project idea is not for us. I was telling them it's not the project for them. So I would like to thank all the resource persons who are from the India. They were really able to make and understand and giving all the time and making sure that all of them they understand what is the most important and what is it required for us to go ahead and this. And this is just the beginning. We have just touched. Now main work starts from today. Not from tomorrow, it's right now from here. Now we'll start our main work and there might be a lot of hurdles. So don't fall back if there is hurdles. Hurdles are not there, then it will not be successful. We need hurdles, we need to know what exactly, otherwise don't find hurdles, then it is not going to be successful. It is not going to be what we want. So now, once we start, once we go, so let's work together, all of us as a team, not only 5 and not only me, Lokras and all team, it's everyone's work, everyone's job. Let's work together and let's make this successful so that the people who have trusted on us, Ministry, PAR, BSW, will have you will be giving the example of Bpkihs to the others. Look how successful they have become for trusting on us. Thank you very much. Thank you for trusting.
Dr. Sandra Mane ma'am, who has already left her home. And these are the certificates for the facilitators and the participants.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you everybody. Thank you very much.
Bye bye. So this is how our session ends. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Wrap up the session. Bye bye. Our session ends here. Bye bye. Bye bye. So अब चाहिँ हाम्रो lunch time. So this is our wrap-up session, wrap-up photograph. So do you like to drop any words?
Thank you. CLMC.
See you soon.
Thank you.
You can have a...
So guys, if you like this video, don't forget to
like and subscribe.